In my hands, I've got my hockey stick. I brought my hockey stick as an accessory because to me, it was the ticket to help me choose my own path. But on the other hand, for a long time, it was the anchor that kept me at the same comfortable path for years. Today, with my stick and my story, I want to inspire and empower you and myself to dare to choose your own path over and over again. Because it's an ongoing process to choose courage over comfort and to start doing instead of thinking, to grab the wheel, to get in charge of your own path, because it's yours to take. So to start off, I will lay down my stick and properly introduce myself. My name is Ekki. I'm 27 years old and I've been a professional field hockey athlete for the past 12 years. I've been playing at the highest level in the Netherlands over 10 years and I worked my way to the national youth teams. The last 2 years of my career, I've been playing professionally in Spain. What you'll hear about today is the part of my life where I moved to Barcelona to play in the Spanish league. And let me tell you a secret, I lived my best life. I literally used my stick as a ticket to move to another country by doing the thing I loved to do, playing field hockey. After playing with the same teammates and at the same club for years, I got out of my comfort zone and it brought me a lot. I grew as a player and a human day by day, dia a dia. During my time in Spain, I learned that you can choose your own path. I learned that every one of us has a powerful force. And I learned that we can use that force to make the things that matter actually happen. To choose your own path. There are two approaches in life. The first one, you wait. And the second one, you get in charge. And when you get in charge, you don't wait for things to happen or for others that will come and sort things out for you. When you wait, there's actually a big chance that what matters to you will not be secured. In fact, sometimes you can feel a bit like a spectator of your own movie. But when you get in charge, you become the director of your own movie. When you get in charge, you become the main character. And when you get in charge, you start setting out actions to realize the thing that actually matter to you. So during my time in Spain, I learned that you can choose your own path. And for now, I think it would be very nice to acknowledge the fact that when I played in the team in the Netherlands in 2018, I want to take you with me to that moment because I was playing there and we just finished a super successful season. I won the Gold Cup with my team. I just recently renewed my contract for 2 more years. And besides all of that, I was finishing my master thesis at the University of Amsterdam. I was living with 2 teammates in Amsterdam as well, and I was already orientating myself into the next step in my career. You know that feeling in life when it goes really well for you and things just go and flow? That feeling, that was me. There was no cloud on the sky. My future looked bright until on a sunny Sunday morning, out of the blue, I got told by my coach that he wasn't sure about my place in the team. He wasn't sure about my place in the team. He wasn't sure. Gold Cup. Remember? A contract of 2 more years. He wasn't sure. To be honest, the first hours after this happened, I was devastated. And let's skip the part, right, that I could not have seen this coming and I had a contract for 2 more years. But let's move to the part where suddenly all the stable factors in my life just fell apart. My club, my team, my goals, my path for the near future, it collapsed. And what I said, I felt devastated. But after the first emotions, I drove to the beach with my mom and my dog to clear up my mind. And I remember the moment very well, where I realized that this major setback was actually the biggest chance that I had ever gotten. I only had to hit it in the goal. We were in the car, almost at the beach, and I saw the sky opening up. And in my mind, it clicked. No direction means the opportunity to go anywhere. Anywhere. The time that I was a spectator of my own movie is finally over. It's time to get in charge, as if the sky was screaming to me. Time to choose your own path. It's yours to take. 2 approaches, remember? Wait. Now, get in charge. No more anchor that will keep me at the same place. Nothing to hold me back. I was getting in charge of the direction of my life now, but I didn't really know where to go. I was getting in charge of my life, and I knew at this point in the car that what I would do next would turn my life upside down and for the better. I knew that in 5 years I would look back and see that how I got in charge at this point would actually have been the best match I had ever played. So this positive mindset about dealing with a setback is actually something sport taught me very well. In sport, there's this amazing phenomenon that's called a tackle back. When you lose the ball, there's a split second where you make a decision. You either stop playing, give up, and accept the fact that you lost the ball, or you just go for it with nothing to lose to get that ball back. No more thinking, just doing. And that was exactly what I did. So what followed was a super intense tackle back week. I was getting in charge of my life. I didn't really know where to start and where to go. But in the meantime, I was finishing my master thesis at that moment. I had to submit it that same week. I thought it would be very smart to call some mentor figures in the hockey world. And one of the people I called was Santi Freixia. Santi was one of the best players in the world from Spain that had moved to the Netherlands and was a coach of a Dutch team. I told him what happened, but I also told him about the plan I had, that this major setback would actually be my opportunity. That for a longer time in the back of my mind, I was thinking that there was much more to experience, much more to discover. That the comfort of my club also had worked a bit like an anchor to keep me from developing myself in a much broader way. I told him that the world was so big, I was still so young, and I had so much places to go. And now, it was his moment to click. She has the opportunity to go anywhere. Anywhere. So the day before, well, first of all, Santi became a key figure for me in my story. And what had happened, the day before, he had been called by the coach of one of the greatest clubs in Spain. And the coach had told him that to build his team, the missing piece of the puzzle was an experienced player who could play in the center of the field. And now you can guess who that was. So Santi connected the dots. The next day, I met the coach, and a week later, because he surprisingly happened to be in the Netherlands, that was also incredible. And a week later, I signed my contract, moved to Barcelona, and my second life started. Because I had learned that you get 2 lives. And the second life starts when you realize you got only 1. My second life started when I stopped waiting and started to be the one who was in charge. This event, this changed my life. And I knew that this would change my life upside down and for the better. So with this story, my goal, let me tell you first, from that moment on, I started leading myself. I started to choose my own path. I moved to Barcelona. I didn't speak Spanish at all. And I went from speaking no Spanish to talking to everyone, building a life and making lifetime long friends. So with this story, My goal is not to make you all become a professional field hockey player. Don't be afraid. Or to make you all move to Barcelona. My goal is to inspire you to pick the second life. The life where you stop waiting and start getting in charge of your own path. So right now, I would like to return to my stick. The thing that helped me make my move to Spain. The thing that helped me choose my path. And I wonder, what will your stick moment be? Whatever it is, all the choices you make around choosing your own path are okay. As long as there's a decision. As long you made a conscious decision and an intention. So after 2 years in Spain, I decided consciously to move back to Amsterdam. My dream job came on my path in which I can use all the skills and experiences that I accrued along the way. For me, that was another stick moment, pointing me into a new direction. So here I am, living in Amsterdam again. But still, when I can, I go back to Barcelona. And every time when I got that ticket for Amsterdam to Barcelona in my hands, I get reminded. I get reminded that you always have a choice. You either wait or you get in charge and you set out actions to choose your own path. So you may forget everything I taught today. However, if you only remember this for the rest of your lives, don't wait. Recognize the stick moments in your life and choose. Choose your own path. It's yours to take. Thank you.